Miami played host to the second round of the 2013 ISAF World Cup. On the waters of Biscayne Bay, future Olympic hopefuls began the long road in the build-up to Rio 2016. Sail Melbourne last month was very much dominated by the home Australian sailors. Would it be the same on the waters of Miami as the US team looked to rebuild after a disastrous London 2012? In the 49er class, dominated over recent years by Australians Nathan Outridge and Ian Jensen, things are now much more open. Outridge swapping Olympic sailing for the America's Cup. The USA teams were on form.
Stramer and Brown will split sides in second place. Top Mark and our leaders have maintained the advantage. It's close. With this win, Frederick Stramer and Zach Brown have done it. The gold is theirs.
With an end to the women's match racing class, former world number one Anna Tunnicliffe needed a new boat and has gone for the new 49er FX. The Beijing Olympic gold winner faced a real battle with Brazil. At the helm, daughter of 5 times Olympic medalist Torben Grail, Martina.
Tight cross at the top. Our front runners, BRA1, will dip into second place. The team Brazil has to beat is USA's Anna Tunnicliffe and Molly Vandermoor, currently in third. I think USA has done it. Oh, I take that back. The gold is Brazil's. That's their second win, and they know it. 3, 2, 1. That is the start, and the women's finals are off.
Israel's Mayan Davidovich rounded off a great week for her, taking gold ahead of Tuli Pataya Siren and former world number one Blanca Manchon. In the men's class, Spain's Ivan Pastor pipped Britain's Olympic silver medalist Nick Dempsey to gold.
Crossing the finish line, it is Spain's gold.
The biggest fleet of this week's regatta was, as always, the laser men's. Sweden's Jesper Stalheim rounded off a good week sailing by finishing 14 points ahead of the rest of the fleet to take the gold.
It was quite a hard day, but yeah, I got the other top guys got a bad first race, so I felt kind of good after that. Just keep sailing. It was nice. Thanks.
After a disappointing Olympics in London, former ISAF World Sailor of the Year, Paige Rayleigh, was looking to bounce back in Miami and regain her form in 2013.
So Canada's Isabelle Berthold wins the final race, but it is Paige Rayleigh who will win this regatta for a 5th time.
I'm pretty happy right now, you know. I came into the event really with no goals, just to come out and have a good time, get my speed and stuff back, and you know, it just so happened that I won, but you know, it was just fun, really.
In the women's 470 class, Brazilian duo Fernanda Oliveira and Ana Luisa Barbachan took home another gold for their team with a 15-point winning margin. The men's 470 was a much closer affair, with the US team of Stuart McNay and David Hughes just getting the better of the Austrian pair Matthias Schmid and Florian Reichsteider by 5 points. With the announcement of Ben Ainsley's retirement from the next Olympic Games, the Finn class is now anyone's to win. US champion Caleb Payne laid down a marker at this year's regatta with a 14-point winning margin. Making its debut this week, another new Olympic class, the NACRA 17. This high-performance multi-hull is the only boat to feature both female and male sailors, a compulsory entry requirement for the teams. However, a choice can be made between helm and crew. The US team dominated the NACRA 17 debut, taking all the spots on the top of the podium.
So Taylor Reese and Sarah Lehan win the race, but the gold belongs to Sarah Newberry and John Casey.
Next month in Seamaster Sailing, we follow the athletes to Palma, Spain, for the Princess Sofia Trophy for the first European Olympic regatta of 2013.